Hello traders, welcome to this week's forecast with one man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on post notification as we post new weekly Forex forecast every time for you not to miss out on our post. We begin with GBPAUD with a top-down complete technical analysis from the monthly time frame. Now on the monthly time frame, we easily map out the most obvious key pivotal points. Here is a key pivotal point, or simply a key supply area. And here is also a key pivotal point, or simply a demand area. When we zoom out, we can see prices clearly in an imperfect uptrend creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then there's another key pivotal point at 2.0847. So we map it out, since this is our nearest pivotal point, and the price is already in a bullish trend. We expect that the price will continue to move to this area as the first target on the monthly time frame with a perfect uptrend. Price will move to the monthly area of supply at 2.0847. So on the monthly time frame, we know where the price will gradually move to as our first target area, giving us buying opportunities. But since the monthly is not our entry time frame, we move to the weekly time frame to understand things further. On the weekly time frame, we could also see a perfect uptrend, creating series of higher high and higher lows, which is moving all the way to the nearest monthly area of supply that we map out. So on a weekly time frame, everything is aligned with a monthly time frame. Hence, all we do here is easy. We map out the weekly low, which is a weekly demand, and also the weekly high, which is supply area. Very simple. This helped narrow the chart down. At this point, if you haven't subscribed and turn on post notification, please do. And like the video, as the likes helps the video to do well. Let's continue. Here, we go ahead to map out the demand zone of the weekly and also map out the supply zone of the weekly. We then move to the daily time frame to further narrow the chart down. On the daily time frame, everything has a line. We can also see a perfect uptrend, series of higher highs and higher lows, a textbook uptrend. Since everything aligned, we don't have much to do on this time frame because it's crystal clear where the price is heading to, which we already concluded on the monthly. So price will move to 2.0847, which is a monthly target. But before that, price is currently at a weekly supply zone. And after impulse, there should be correction. To simple put, price just created a higher high. So we need to wait for a pullback to create a higher low, which we can also use the Fibonacci measurement level to measure and wait for price to come back to the 50% zone. Then we can pick an entry all the way up to the targeted area, which is 2.0847. So we don't buy instantly. We wait for the pullback into this area before we look for buying opportunities all the way up. Now, since price is holding strongly at the supply, looking at the rejection on the weekly candle, we can capitalize on the pullback by looking for selling chance at the 4-hour time frame. to sell into our buy zone before we re-enter buys. So we can sell at this level with this confirmation engulfing candle. So this is a counter trade, a sell for a pullback. Then we buy for the trend to continue. So here is a complete detailed analysis on GBPAUD. We sell into a demand zone, and we buy later. This is why you need to follow the channel, so you won't miss the next setup. Next pair is GBPNZD. Let's do the analysis starting from the monthly time frame. This pair has already been analyzed in our previous forecast to give us 3,000 pips. You can watch my previous videos on the analysis on GBPNZD. But today, let's quickly brush through to the 4-hour time frame and see where to pick the entry. We quickly map the obvious pivotal point as usual and identify the trend. Then we analyze the direction of the trend. And on GBPNZD, we can see the monthly time frame is very bullish. Hence, we expect buying opportunities all the way to the next target of supply. When we move to the weekly time frame, the trend is perfect series of higher highs and higher lows. We are buying. So we map out the weekly high and the weekly low. This narrows our chart down before we move to the daily time frame. Here on our daily time frame, everything is perfect. We have a perfect uptrend. This last impulse currently breaks the weekly supply. So we look for entry. We use the Fibonacci to map the 50% and wait for price to pull back into it. Then we take the buys for the trend to continue. Here is our complete detailed technical analysis on GBPNZD. We take a buy after a pullback. Here, if price doesn't come back into the 50% zone for the buys, then price will buy at the RE test of the breakout of previous supply zone. But if the previous breakout doesn't hold, then price will drop to the 50% zone before buying. As usual, trading is about reacting. Hence, when we see entry confirmations before we enter, let's move to the next pair, GBPCAD. Let's do a complete analysis on GBPCAD, starting from the monthly time frame. As usual, we map out our pivotal point on the monthly time frame. Identify the trend and trade in the direction of the trend into a pivotal area or a supply area.
you.